Honda, after becoming the leading manufacturer of motorcycles in the 1950s, began producing cars in 1963. The first Civic came out in 1972. It gave Honda its first success in the market as it competed with other car manufacturers' standard compacts. This was a growth segment for Honda, as K-Cars sales declined and plateaued in the early 1970s. The Civic was Honda's first model to have an impact in the export market. It became one of the most influential automotive designs, along with the Volkswagen Golf, Ford Fiesta, and Fiat Ritmo, showing similarities as transverse FF, truncated trapezoidal hatchbacks. In Japan, the Civic was the first fully modern compact car in the European style, offering a level of prestige never before seen in its class. The Civic quickly inspired Japanese domestic manufacturers to respond in kind. With models like the Mazda Familia 8P, Daihatsu Charade, and Mitsubishi Mirage. The Civic has been repeatedly rebadged for international markets, and served as the basis for the Honda CRX, the Honda CRX Del Sol, the Concerto, the first-generation Prelude, the Civic Shuttle, and the CR-V. Many variations of the model came about until the 9th generation. Its design and performance was well received in 2010. The reintroduction of the Honda Civic in 2015 gave arousing excitement for the segment. The 10th generation's popularity skyrocketed due to its design and performance, which surpassed the success it enjoyed through the years since its introduction. Welcome to Auto Watch. Just sit back and watch on as we bring you the reimagined course of an icon. We'll look into what is great about the new Civic, as well as the not-so, inside and out. Presenting the 2022 Honda Civic Sedan. Before we continue, please turn on your notification bell for the latest from Auto Watch. The Civic was one of the most anticipated models from Honda in 2015. It successfully restapled into the hearts of generations that is still felt until now. Let's look into what truly makes the 2022 model stand out. As inspired from the earlier Civics, the 11th generation model takes a fresh human-centered approach, outside and inside the car. The simple and sporty exterior styling features a low dull line with a long and low hood, pulled-back A-pillars, and ample glass area. The wide-set LED headlights and taillights are connected with a sharp character line that carries from the front fender to the taillights, while the horizontal orientation of the taillights give the new Civic a sense of stability on the road. The 10th generation model was already a sight to see. However, the distinguishing hood and grille were refashioned to the more conservative look of the now 11th generation. At certain angles it sorely reminded of the Mitsubishi Galant, that sharp profile, which is not what a brand is supposed to do. It also gave the impression of the Accord, though believed to be the intention, but the whole point of a strong image retained in the minds of the consumer was not considered. The iconic taillights were reverted back to the conservative look, which many felt was an error due to, as mentioned, brand recall from the consumers. The 10th generation rear profile was so recognizable to many, just like as the rear profile of the back of a Corvette, is embedded in the minds of most drivers. These are just the major greats that many felt was a missed opportunity to further elevate the future Civic's iconic brand. The Civic's simple and clean interior design themes are an equally modern take on classic Civic design cues, such as the low cowl and an expansive outward view. Major changes were done with the interior. Comparing it with the 10th generation, a smile or frown will ensue. The outgoing 10th generation Civic in particular set a new high watermark for style, driving dynamics, and sophistication that led to it being the most popular Civic. With the 2022 Civic, the instrument panel and other interior surfaces have all been designed with a minimum number of cut lines to reduce visual distractions. High-quality materials abound, especially on physical touchpoints, and extraordinary attention to detail was paid to the feel and operation of all switchgear and controls. Technology is focused on intuitive ease of use, from the first all-digital LCD instrument panel ever into Honda. All Civic trims come standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration, and wireless connectivity is available. A visual focal point is a striking metal honeycomb mesh accent that stretches across the dash from door to door. More than just appealing to the eye, the mesh also serves as a visual dividing line between information above and controls below, while also cleverly hiding the air vents. The 2022 Civic boasts of an interior that is clean and a drive-friendly space. It easily surpasses its predecessor. With the equal division of comfort and functionality, it is hands down the best a Honda Civic has offered. Although, as a brand that has spearheaded the segment since its early years, one can't help but wonder why does some of its integrated designs mirror its competition. Making one think if Honda wasn't too keen on the protection of the image of its established brand with the consumers. Already the class benchmark for its combination of fun-to-drive personality and excellent fuel economy ratings, the 11th generation Civic takes it to the next level with changes to both available engines. There's the naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder to improve emissions and fuel economy performance, while the turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine also gets improved fuel efficiency and emissions performance, as well as additional horsepower and torque. The Honda Civic truly defines the essence of a drive. However, the image of the car should also be a factor when the model hits the roads and establish its presence in this fast-paced industry. To know more about the 2022 Honda Civic Sedan, download the magazine feature from the Auto Watch channel. Also let us know in the comment which Civic design you prefer. For the latest updates from Auto Watch, click on the bell and subscribe to the channel.